Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I need your help. It is going to be a little bit of a story time and an update to this video right here. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to do so. If you have checked it out, you know that I was so excited to score this Kelly pocket wallet in the most beautiful color. It was just so stunning. Well, since that video, there have been some updates, and because we talk about this stuff together and we go on these journeys together, I thought that I would update you where we are today. So, as you know, I did the unboxing. I put that video up. I was extremely excited. What you don't know is when I was looking over the wallet, I noticed that there were two spots, and I will insert photos. I noticed that there was one spot on the front of the wallet, which isn't a huge deal. It looked like it was a little bit of a discoloration. But then I noticed in the corner, almost where, not where the stitching is, but where the wallet kind of divides, and I will insert a picture, there was a little red mark on the wallet. So I couldn't tell if the wallet was peeling. I couldn't tell if it was some sort of dye or what. So I started thinking to myself, oh no. Now I am well aware that with items like this, you know, there are going to be some discoloration, you know, it's never going to be perfect. I know that, trust me. I have had items in my closet that I have had plenty of items that I've purchased, and there might be something a little off, and I'll be like, it's okay, it happens. But when you're paying this much for a wallet, I expect it to be pristine. I really do. And one thing I've always said, that if there are going to be little marks on the wallet, or if there are going to be little marks, I want to know that I did it. It kind of adds character a little bit. So anyway, I want to share with you where we stand now. So as you know, I mentioned that I established a really good relationship with a sales associate. So I reached out to my sales associate and I said, hey, I'm so sorry to bother you. Thanks again for helping me with the wallet. I absolutely love it. However, I noticed after I unboxed it, that there were two little spots. I'm not really sure what they are. And I sent her pictures. I sent her this one and I circled it. And this one, it wasn't a huge deal, but it was more so this picture right here that really got to me. I was like, do you know what that is? So she came back to me, she said, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. She said, you know, usually if I would have seen that, I never would have sold that to you. I try to inspect the items, you know, the best that I can. And for me, you know, I want to give her some credit. Like, I was so excited when I was in the store that I really didn't look it over. I mean, I did film a little video of it, but I didn't like look it over because just like, oh my God, she only has one in store. I want it so bad. So she said usually before she wraps something up, she will look it over, but she said she didn't see that. Well, luckily I did have a video from when I was in the store, so you can see the spot in that video. So anyway, I said, you know, what are my options? Is there anything we can do? So she said, well, let me reach out to our repair specialist to see if there's, you know, something that we can do about this situation. So she reached out to them and she said that if I wanted, I could send it back. Now, mind you, I'm quite far from the mall, so she'd have to send me a return label and everything. I could send it back, but she would either have to send it to Paris or New York, and it's something that would take a long time. Or you could return the wallet for store credit. I didn't know it was only store credit, and it might say that on the receipt. I'll have to check, but I thought that, you know, if maybe there was something wrong with it before I bought it, that maybe they would take it back. So she said, it's just store credit, but let me see if we can make an exception, you know, just this once. So I told her, look, I really don't want to return the wallet. I love the wallet. It's a beautiful color, but it's just because the wallet was so expensive, I want to make sure that it's, you know, pristine when buying it. She said, yes, I totally understand. I said, are there any other options? Like, do you think it's possible you could maybe find me another one? And at first she said, no, I don't think I'll be able to find another one. But then she texted me back and said, hey, I did find another one. Let me see if I can possibly get that one for you. And then what you could do is send the one you have back. And then, of course, She's like, you can get the new one and we can do an exchange. So right now, where we stand is I am currently waiting on her to get back to me to let me know if she's even able to get that wallet, because she said that a lot of times, even if they see something is in stock at another store, the other store is not necessarily going to let the item go because it's in high demand and a lot of people want it. So my question to you guys, and this is where I need your help, and I know that ultimately it has to be my decision, but if it were you and you were in this situation and you paid the money for the wallet, because these wallets are definitely not cheap, would you keep the wallet and just say, hey, you know what, there are spots. It is a light colored wallet anyway. It's going to get dirty anyway, no matter what. So you might as well just deal with it and just use it, right? Would you return it and just be like, you know what, I'm going to return it. I'm not going to pay that kind of money if there's going to be a spot on it. Who cares if I get another one? Or would you wait for her to come back and let you know if she can get another one? Like right now where I stand, I'm hoping that she can come back and maybe get me another one. But then of course, if she does get me another one, I'm going to have to make sure that that one is okay too, and I'm far away. So anyway, I wanted to kind of just get your feedback on this to see what you would do. I don't want to seem like I'm being like too picky, because I understand that, nothing is perfect. There are going to be little flaws, but as I've stated, I just like to know that if there are flaws on it, that I created those flaws, right? Like, okay, shoot, I was at a Mexican restaurant and I was eating queso and I got cheese dip on it. That's why I have that spot, right? Like it kind of gives it character, like you're the one that made those spots. But when you buy something fresh from the boutique and you realize that there are 2 spots on it after the fact, you get home, you're hours away from the boutique, it's kind of like, so I just don't know what to do. Then if I were to send the item away, it would take a long time to get back. I don't know when I would get that back, or do I just return it and say, you know what, even though it was a great color and it was a great piece, I'm just not going to deal with those 2 spots. So I would love to start a conversation below. I'd love to get your thoughts. Again, I am still waiting to hear back from my sales associate as to whether or not she is able to get me another one. If she isn't able to get me another one, I am kind of leaning towards keeping the wallet. I know there are spots on it, but ultimately, even though I want to be the one to provide the spots, I really, really do love the wallet. So I'm just not sure what to do. And again, I know I'm kind of all over the place, and ultimately this decision comes down to what I want to do, but I'm just not sure, and it's just kind of frustrating, and I'm mad at myself because when I was at the boutique, I was so excited to get it that I didn't think to really inspect it. And right now, the reason I'm not kind of taking it out is I still have it in the box, because if she does come back and says she's able to get another one, I'm definitely going to ship it back to her. So I just don't want to, touch it anymore. I'll show you. I did even wrap it all up and everything. I put the felt on it. So it's just such a beautiful color. It's such a beautiful color, such a beautiful piece, and I just really don't know what to do, and I'm conflicted. And I reached out to May. I know I mentioned May in my first video, and I talked with her a little bit about it, and she gave good advice. But the good thing about this community and all of you guys is that we all have handbags, we all share the same interest, and we can all kind of relate to situations like this. So sometimes it's good to just find out, what would you guys do? Now, obviously these items are expensive. We want to make sure that it's in great condition. It should not come with spots, but at the same time, this color is so hard to get and it is light. So I know that the first couple times I use it, I'm going to end up getting marks on it because I don't plan on spraying it. I know I mentioned in that video that I might spray it. I don't think I'm going to do that because I did have a lot of people say if you do spray it, then Hermes is not going to repair it. So I don't want to spray it or anything like that if I do keep it. So I know I'm going to end up getting it dirty. That's just the nature of the light color. So anyway, I've blabbered on enough. I would love to know your thoughts based on the 3 options that I gave you. Would you, number one, send the wallet away for repairs, even though it is going to take a little bit of time? Would you, number two, just return the wallet altogether, hope that maybe she can get you another one and just not worry about it? Or number three, if she finds out she can get you another one, which I'm still waiting to hear, and don't worry, I will update you guys on it, would you return the wallet back and then hopefully get another one? Now, number three, even though that's what I'm waiting to do now, the chances are looking very slim that she's going to be able to get another one, because again, stores don't like really giving up their items. So it looks like I'm kind of down to two options. Do I send it away to repair, or do I return it? I'm not sure what to do. Or another option, do I just keep it and not worry about the spots, because ultimately it's not a big deal. Again, I'll put the two pictures up again. Again, there's one little spot on the front. It looks like just a little bit of a discoloration, not a huge deal. But the one I'm more worried about is the one here. It's at the corner. Now, I was worried that it might be peeling of the leather. My sales associate assured me, she said Hermes leather doesn't peel. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's false. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Again, I don't have an Hermes that's close to me, so it is a little bit of a hassle. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you again for listening. And if you do comment, thank you for taking the time to comment and give me your opinion. I was so excited. I'm sure you guys could tell when you watched that first video. I was so excited about it. I'm still excited about it, but these little marks just kind of like sour me a little bit when I really started like observing the wallet and looking it over. And sometimes when we unbox something, we don't really look it over and inspect it. And again, this should be a lesson, maybe to learn from me, that if you're gonna buy something expensive, don't ever leave the store without inspecting it. But in my defense too, the lighting in the boutiques is not like daylight, right? And I was inspecting it under daylight when I got home. So anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts. You guys truly help me with your opinions. You really do. And like usual, I will keep you updated. But because I did that unboxing, I, definitely plan on doing a lot of what's in my bag videos on Instagram and stuff. And I just wanted to let you know why you haven't seen that, or why you haven't seen me use that yet. But once I do make the final decision, I will keep you posted as we progress. But I wanted to let you know where we stand now. So thank you guys again for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button. And I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. And stay tuned, because I do also plan on doing a vlog sale very soon. So if there's anything you guys have been interested in, I do have a couple items. So far, I think I have about 6 on my list, but I'm waiting to see if there's any more I want to add. So thank you again for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video.
Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna